Hi! Welcome to Styx, Master of Shadows. The skills you're going to need for Renaissance or Renaissance, Master of Invisibility, you'll want Elite Thrower for long distance throwing, Invisible Clone, absolutely essential, these first three, all essential. Amber Vision as much as you can afford, although by this stage you should be able to afford most things. Equipment, all of them, no question that you need all of them there. Kill all the way up to Aerial Kill, you don't need anything more than that. And then you should have unlocked Predator. On the Essence is very useful if you've got Amber Vision and Stealth, but if you haven't, Agility and Equipment you definitely need, so get Master of Vials as well. You're going to need that bonus from refilling vials combined with the 3. It's going to allow us to invisible our way through here. We're going to abuse the beginning of this. The guards are still getting into position, so roll immediately off, then duck and grab the first coin, then get into cover there, and there's a bit of a waiting game for this guy to come around. We're getting Ghost, Mercy and Shadow as well as Thief, so all 4 in one run through. Go invisible, grab that, walk back this way, and grab onto the grip bar above that guy's head. You can take your time here lining up the jumps because you're not going to lose your invisibility bar while you're moving. Then up here, watch for that archer, he can be looking at you. And grab coin number 2. There's Doomed in there that I always forget about, he hardly ever hits you. Then drop out to the right, wait for that archer there to turn his back, and then walk along here just before you get the goblet, roll down to the left. Onto here. The archer might see you as you enter this light here, but don't worry too much. Come down here, these guys will start walking. That guy will come out onto the balcony, that guy will shoot 5 arrows, then come back to the table. Grab the coin, then get under the table. If he moves while you're walking towards him, no problem. You can come around the back of him and sneak under the table next to him, to his right as you're looking at his butt. Come past here, you've got to go very, very slowly. I've sped that up. And then into here, invisible, leave it as late as you can. You can see that guy went yellow, that's fine. I nearly fluffed it here because I nearly ran out. I walked into the lantern, which took away some of my bar, but saved before each of these major parts. Down here, we've been here before. There's been a coin in this room to the side every other time. There isn't this time, but there's some amber, so we're going in anyway. So round here, bring out your clone. There's no Roby. Send him through there, watch for the fire, jump over, pull the lever, kill the clone, come back, jump over here, pick the lock. Don't pull the lever, there's no need, I had to pull it twice. And then through here, amber on the left. Save after drinking some amber, you're going to want to refill, then come back around here. This guy should be moving away if you used invisibility the first time, if not, use it this time, if he was clear. Put this torch out before you walk into its vision circle thing, light circle. Grab some sand and watch for this guy. You can just wait here until this guy comes around and stands there. And when he does, well, you don't want to wait there, actually, you'll see. You get that, I fluffed this here. You want to climb up there, and because I missed that jump, it all went a bit wrong, but the idea is you want to be hanging off the edge there so you can drop down those grab bars. So again, put the torch out, and then come down to here. It gives you a little bit more time and you won't panic as much. As soon as you're about to get into the light, watch for an archer on the right as well. Use invisible, grab his amber, and then come over the lip here, drop off the side, and then down there and drop again there. And one more time, and you're on the ground for coin number 5. So halfway when you're in the pit, jump up here, come around to the left, and drop off there. There's some Robies on the ground in there, but don't worry too much about them as long as you drop off high. Wait for this guy to turn around and look over the balcony there, and come around here to the left. There is an Inquisitor marching up and down here, so wait for him to get past you, stick to the shadows, and then we're going to come up and around to the right. I actually fluffed this the first time, there's no reason, it suddenly occurred to me, I've been doing it this way every time. I come up here, up here, up here, and then to this middle one, and then you sit here and wait for this guy to move, right, and then I go invisible. And it's like, why am I doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the coin's up here. I kicked the chair, and then I fluffed the landing. I missed the grip bar here, I think, yeah, and fell and made some noise, and it just all went a bit wrong. So rather than submit you to that, yeah, see, I came around there, I just panicked. So come up here, grab onto that, and then just go invisible. See, much easier. Watch for the chair. There, grab that coin, and then come back to the middle, where you can drop off there, and you'll hit that grab bar there where it's safe. Check there's no one around, and when there isn't, you can get clear, go invisible, and then walk up to here. I actually over-egged this a bit. You just want to be on the left-hand wall. I was really lucky that he missed me. Wait for everyone to have their backs turned, grab that coin, and then get clear. The guy who's just walked past you is going to go and sleep against a wall. He's not an issue. Come to this doorway, wait for these guys who go back up and down the stairs to clear. Come down there. There's nothing in that hidey hole except a vial of acid, so no point in going in there. Put that torch out so the guys on the stairs don't see you. Come around here, climb up that, there we are. Don't roll off, don't jump off, just walk off, There we are, stick to the left wall, and then we're aiming for that cart in the distance. There's a coin up there, coin number 8, I think. What do you know, I finally got it right on the last mission. Climb your way up here, then we're going to use an invisible clone. There, don't use amber yet. Head up here, get on top of these bits of stairs, then do a growly thing. Then disappear. That guy will walk around here, and if you're quick, you can get in here, watch for the stool. If you knock that, he'll turn around, get the cutscene, and get back out all before he's come back down. Then it's around here to the right, and roll off the edge here to grab down onto the second one. And then you can jump up from here onto the first one, but make sure you do it on the right hand side in the dark. Of course, saying that, I do it almost every time and then fluffed it like 3 times in a row. See, I can do it perfectly from the bottom, but not from the top, apparently. Anyway, what you want to do is walk out just over the edge, and I was really disappointed with that, so I ended up pausing and restarting. But you walk out over the edge, just as like a long jump, then jump out to the right, and as you get halfway up, flip the stick back to the left, or tap left on the keyboard, and you'll climb up and over. Anyway, come around here, get your sand out again, put out that torch in the distance, and those 2 archers won't see you. You're going to do a running jump across here, that dude who's walking around never sees you. Shimmy along all the way to the right, come along here, jump up here, and fire up a clone. You're going to send a clone into that hidey hole. Make sure you've got no alerts, easy to pick them up along here. Save before you do this too. Or save everywhere, really. Keep every time you pick up a coin, auto-save, or quick save. Jump up here, and then walk along. I fluffed it the first time. I used invisibility too soon, and then ended up on the chandelier because I was panicking, so that was foolish. Come around here, climb up those barrels, get onto there, they'll see you, then go invisible. Now come around here. Now do a growl, or a whistle, or whatever. They'll come over to look at you, make sure you're out of sight when you die. And around here, wait for this guy to walk past, and you can grab the coin that he was leaning over, there. And then straight back out the hidey hole, and those 2 other archers should either be investigating, or still standing there doing nothing. So drop down there, wherever that archer is pretty much, unless he's walking towards you, he's not going to see you. Walk past the sleeping guy, come around here, turn the torch off. Sleeping guy will wake up, but he'll go back to sleep, don't worry. And as soon as you come back here, even if the archer's leaning next to you, you can jump up onto there, just watch for the stool and the cup, and then up onto here. Back around this way, and there's a bit of a tricky roll coming up here. Drop down these 2 levels, and then one of these guys, the guy nearest us, walked forward a little bit. So you want to drop down to the left-hand side of the middle, sort of about there is where you want to land, and they won't hear you. If you go over that middle bar, the guy on the left as we're looking at them there will hear you. Slow walk through here. If the ogres are asleep, you can fast crawl, but not fast run. And then jump your way up here. There we are. To section 2. Now, the first section I fluffed and had to redo all of them, so I've actually come here in section 2 about a minute faster than I did that previous run. But in here for the first coin, you can use invisible on the way out. You actually don't need to, a roll will cover you, but again, we've got more amber than we know what to do with. As long as you've got 1 full vial for the last fight, you're going to be fine. Grab that coin, I use invisible there. You can actually out-roll that knight if you want to. Roll twice down the stairs and then roll once back. But again, I'm just amber. Put that torch out, then invisibility just before that archer sees you. You'll get the timing saved before you try it, then climb all the way up here. And we're going to run around to the left and catch the henchman. There's a coin up there, coin number 13. Drop down here and drink some amber, look around to the side. There, that guy's looking at you, so go invisible, walk past him, and just stop there before your invisibility runs out. Wait for the henchman to have a chat with his friend, wait for him to turn and the other guy's back to turn, and then blow your invisibility. Come down here, there's a sleeping guy to your left, so don't be running. And then hug the wall here as the henchman comes around, and mash the pickpocket button as you go up the stairs to grab that. Then watch out for the guy down below who might see you a little bit. Go invisible up here. You can see I fluffed the jump there and then came up the stairs after all that. But you want to get up here, which you should be able to do with a simple shot of invisibility. You want to get up there. Now the relic is in this room here, but we're ignoring it for the time being. You'll see why. Come up here, we're going to go straight to the cocoon. Drop down here. There's 2 guys here. First of all, you want to have an invisible clone undo the door. There. And I've actually a couple of times cheekily jumped over them, but they both didn't pay attention that time. Sometimes the archer will walk over to the lever. But come around here and then make some noise. This actually didn't go so brilliantly. I think he saw me detonate, and so they don't show any particular interest in going to investigate. So I tried it again, and went here and didn't make it all the way round before my invisibility ran out, so the guy saw me anyway, but then just to make sure that he didn't see me detonate the clone, I got completely out of sight. So they're off, and you can roll through this door. Go for the crawl space on your left, you can just go fast down here. The orc won't hear you because of the wall. Grab the coin off there, number 19. 14, where did 19 come from? Wow. And then in past this orc, you can fast crouch walk past him. You don't have to go slowly. This is running at normal speed. And then through here, after grabbing the health. And you need to keep an eye on health here because it's easy to get caught out by the doomed. Drop down here, there's a coin on the right, and then you've got to wait an interminable amount of time for this stupid elf to stop talking. That's coin number 15. Then you can just jump around. I was having a look for maybe some hidden amber or something. But wait for that cocoon, make sure you've got 15 coins. There we are. He'll eventually stop talking, and you'll come back here. Run back up the stairs and around through the exit there. Everyone's pretty much dead. There's 2 throwing knives. You're going to need 3 throwing knives. There's 2 on that elf just in that alcove back in that room, so grab those if you're at 0 and don't use any more. Jump up onto this statue. You don't need to use a clone to get up there. And then whistle when you're up here. He'll come up and you can drop down. There we are. And then come around to, I was going to go up there, but then I realised I can get this one down here now. So this is coin number 16. But it might actually also be easy to get that when you get the relic. It doesn't really matter when, but come around this way here and then climb up here. We're going to go, there's an Inquisitor here. Come around, you want to climb up here. But see this Inquisitor here, he's the only one who hasn't died, and I tried introducing him to an elf, but they didn't seem to care, which was a shame. Anyway, through here, now everyone is dead apart from that Inquisitor, so you can run in here with impunity. Push that button there to put that thing into here and send it along this pipe. There's a bit more to do yet, but there's some amber there, and a coin there. Come back through this way, open this door, it's not locked. Stick to the left hand side so the Inquisitor doesn't see you, and go invisible just before you come out into the open. I was looking around for grab bars there, but there aren't any. I don't see any way to get back up onto that pipe once you're off it, except from here. Anyway, this is the next part of the relic. Push the 1, 4 and 5 buttons, and I'll show you the relic screen in a second there. So that is it, 1, 4 and 5, and then follow the pipes. You'll get another little cutscene that shows it coming to here. Don't worry about that, we'll get there eventually. Come across here for one more amber, watch for that elf there, make sure he's got his back turned, and there's the amber. Jump up to the right, not that way, there we are, and there's another little jump you can do onto there, which will allow you to go up to the left, and then up to the right again, there. Make your way along here. You can pretty much run now almost everywhere. There's coin number 17, 18, 18. And another throwing knife, so that's your 3rd throwing knife, combined with the one from the elf just after you've got out of the cocoon that's lying on the ground. Make sure you've got 18 coins still. Then come along here, get high, get high, get high, and then there's coin number 19 down here by the furnace. The guy's died again, so that makes life pretty easy for you there. Then you want to drop down here and we're going to get this relic, and there's a crawl space by that bag of sand in the distance that you can go and get the previous coin on the table that we dropped down for, so if you want to get it there. But the relic is in there, you saw secondary objective popped up there, and it's crossed out on the map. And then come along this way, grab these grab bars, and we're going to go up and over to dodge the elves this way. It's a bit of a long way, but we've got plenty of time. Drop down here, wait for those 2 elves to clear out there, then you can jump around here, you can actually go to the ground, I don't know what happened there. Climb back up here to this high pipe again, and over to the left this time onto this joist crane thing there. Now this guy, we need another invisible clone to get rid of him. So come over here. There we are. Drop off, go invisible, or go invisible, drop off. Come around there, make some noise. Get under here so you're definitely out of sight, and kill yourself. He should now be clear. You can roll through there. The cutscene will take care of your landing for you. So come around this way and grab the coin. Now you've got to be quick, so stand up and run, and then come around here and grab onto that grab bar there. Then up to the left, to the right, up. There's Doomed there, who I always forget about. He didn't hit me that time, thankfully. But if he does, you should have enough health. There's another Doomed, you can see him in the wall over there. This one's kind of a pain because he can come at you out of this crawl space. Generally speaking, if you can't see him or you see him going into the wall, make a run for it, he shouldn't catch you up. But if you want to be 100% extra safe, or you don't have enough files, or you just want to do it for your sake of doing it, come back out onto this plank. He actually exploded there, which he hadn't done before, but you can roll under him back from the plank into there, and he'll explode safely behind you. Anyway, jump across here, down here, there's some grip bars here, there's a Doomed up here that I get the timing wrong on, but he's going to come down. As soon as he sparks up, drop. I left it a little bit late and took damage, so always make sure you're at full health before you meet any of those Doomed. Make sure you've still got 0 alerts. I always check when they go off, just in case. And then a jump across here. Now there's a lot of ways this can go wrong, so save before you do it. You can just miss the grab bar entirely, like that. You can come across here, you'll get a little cutscene, and then it's easy to miss that one as well for some reason. It doesn't always latch on. But it worked that time. And then come up there, wait for the platform to come down, don't stand too close, we will get clipped by it, drop down here, grab onto these grip bars, all the way up, back there, flip up, and we're on to zone 3. Immediately come up to the left, we want to beat these elves coming into position. Have a look down to the right, you can see one of the elves there walking, you may have just missed him. Grab that coin and climb up here, jump onto that and just get in front of them this way. They might go yellow or even orange, don't worry too much, just keep moving. This guy will go on patrol as soon as you approach and keep moving that way. Get up here and then we're going to worry about healing because you took some damage on that first fall. So sorry, that was quite fast. Anyway, crawl along here and then you want to watch for that guy there who wants his back to you, and then come under here and get in the far corner and just stand there for a second. Now come up level with this first barrel and then wait for this guy to walk past who's on patrol. There's another guy directly above you who doesn't move, and we're going to be really, really risky with this coin. There's nothing else we can do. Well, we could use an invisible clone, but this is quicker. Come out, just go for it, grab it, roll back under. You need to do at least one roll on that mission to get it. You see his orange bar nearly filled, but we got out before it went red. So we're in good shape, but save before you try that maneuver. Then turn around, jump up and come through this scroll space. Make sure you've still got no alerts. Again, it's easy for that to flick into red and back out again. Was not expecting him to be there. He goes in a big patrol in a square around this room, and I didn't get far enough away, so just waiting to lose focus on him. You want to just get behind him and go to this scroll space here. He's normally over the other side of the room. And then come up directly above you. Open this door, it will open immediately. And there's two guys walking opposite in time there. You just saw them cross in the middle. Wait for one of them to go and then run over to this bed on the right where you're going to get a coin. If you still need a throwing knife, there's one on that body up there, but you're going to have to go back to get it. Don't try and get the coin and that together. See, the elf already there. Then through this crawl space, the opposite side, from where we picked the door and came in, and then bring your clone around here. Wait for this guy, see he's poking the body, wait for him to poke the body before you advance, and then come around here, make a noise. The guy standing on the balcony will come out here, make another noise as soon as his interest has gone down, and then let him see you. He'll go red, he'll alert his friends. Come around there again, make sure you're out of sight, and have a look down there. They should all be wandering around quite happily down there. If they're anywhere near that flame, get out and try it again. There we are. And then get back through the crawl space, and we're going to come up over the top, so all 4 exits to this room. If you're quick, you can jump up here, roll for that grab bar and grab onto it like that, then come around the top this way. Now come along here, and as soon as you get the cutscene, that's when you want to get the clone out. I fluff it here. I don't know why I tried something new. Normally I just capture 2 of these guys. This time I thought I'd grab 3 to see if that was easier. Turns out not so much, or at least I didn't have the timing. When he turns his back, drop down there and just catch him up. As soon as he goes orange, stand up and run away. Don't stand there. This is where this goes wrong, because he invites both of his friends to come visit. Whatever you do, do jump down here and then go invisible, because they'll all be interested. I roll out here, but this guy does a switchback as I jump through and he sees me, which was very, very stupid. So instead, come up here. Until you clear that ledge, they're not going to start moving, so you should have time to do that every time. Come down here, wait for the cutscene, fire up your clone. There we are. Clone comes back this way. You can actually probably drop your clone here, right, when you come over. Wait for him to turn around. This is the way you want to do it. Then wait for him to go orange there, then run away and stand on here. He'll come up here and go red, and he'll only call the guy nearest to him. Drop down here out of his line of sight, kill him. He'll go charging. That other guy's gone yellow there. Wait for him, he does a switchback and then slows down. Wait for him to clear, stick to the right hand side of that window and grab that. That guy won't see you, he's looking away. Then come around here. He might go yellow now, but you've got plenty of time to grab that. Flick up to the left and along here. Then you can just jump up here and save yourself a bit of time. Coming up here now, this guy, you want to get on the 4th, there we are, the 4th little notch on that carpet down, just above the line. Then when this guy, and you're standing against the wall, when his spear hits that vase, you can head up here, 1 roll to get the coin, 1 roll here. I did 2, but you only need 1 towards there. Jump in here and hide. Don't hide behind the sofa, you'll be too close. Wait for him to turn around. Walk here, you can stand up and run on the carpet. Remember to duck when you get back there. And then run up this carpet. He'll go light yellow, but don't worry. And then come up here. This guy will be killing a knight. When he kills him, no matter where you are, he's going to get a bead on you, so make sure it disappears quickly. Now come back up here. That guy's going to go on a square patrol, and there's a guy coming down these stairs on the left as we're looking at him. If he's there and you want a better vantage point, you can come up this way. You can see him there. He's heading back up the stairs, and this guy is coming around. So he's up the stairs, that guy's clear. We can drop down, and from the top of these stairs, grab that grip bar there. Get into cover here, and walk along. Don't worry too much about that broom, and you want to come about to the middle of this carpet. And then you can pretty much wait here. Make sure the guy isn't coming back down the stairs on you, but he shouldn't be. And as soon as that guy's cleared the middle of the carpet, come up here. Now wait for him to get to the back of the table. If you rush that too quickly, he'll detect you before you get to the coin. Then come out here. He might go light yellow on you, don't worry about it. Roll your way to under these grip bars here. There we are. And you're safe from everyone there. Make sure that the guy is at the bottom of the stairs and he's not waiting for you up here. And then come through to where we picked up the queen a couple of missions back, where we're going to get coin number, I want to say 27, but it's probably not. Leave a clone outside on the ground while you climb up above to that chandelier. Here we are. Stand in the light, make some noise. Maybe you could stand in that first shadow actually. These two guys will come out here, make some make some more noise. They'll come a bit further, drop down, grab the coin, grab that grab bar, and that climb spot up here, and then make your way back out, same as you did for the queen. And then down here, make sure you're clear and they're both back inside. If you don't have look through walls, you can look through the side. And then come around here, peep around the side there to make sure that guy's still at the bottom, and then around to the left for the last two coins. And I didn't even look to see which one that was. Time to drink some amber and refresh your health. And then climb up here, you're back into regular territory. Although it's mostly knights, but still at least they can't detect you unless they see you. Now here you want to use invisible. I did it without just to show you where you need to go, but actually managed it. That jump is very, very tricky. You can't just push left, you've got to push back and left up against the window to get the distance on it. So save before you try that, and again feel free to use an invisible. It never normally works without. I was just doing it as a marker, but I'll take it. There was coin number 29 on the table there, and coin number 30 down on that bucket, bin, wicker basket, whatever, there. Coming back up here, that knight, just dodge him, he walks in a square, so you'll work his timing out. And again, don't be afraid to use an invisible here. We're about to pick up another flask of amber off this guy at the end before the final fight. So whatever happens, you're fine. Come over here, use your invisible, get under the table, watch for the chairs. There, wait for those two knights by the fireplace to turn their back, steal his amber, and then creep around behind him. Watch for that footstool there on the right, come around to this footstool, jump over it, don't jump before that. If you don't land right by that bookcase, that knight's going to hear you, and it's a nightmare. You can always spend another invisibility though, right? There's one doomed here on the right, so let him do his thing. I overshot it there, so I just rolled into him. And then there's another one up here. And I was going to run through and show you how to avoid him. You go up to this one, except you don't go up to that one. I went one too far and got shot. But yeah, come up to this one, where it has 3 on the banner. Run one up, do a little zigzag. I'll show you this at the end. The other thing you can do is just run the straight line until it changes direction, until the doomed sees you. I just went for the long shot and then rolled under him here. But here we are, there's the lever, that shows you the path to take. So if you just run up that first straight bit at the far end as we're looking at it now, the doomed will see you and you can just walk safely back along there and get rid of him on the carpet the other side. There's some health there, and then run down here to trigger scene, or the final scene. So to do this for Ghost is quite tough, but as long as you've got 3 knives and some amber for 2 invisibilities, you're fine. Throw 1 knife at him, you need to push up while you're in hiding to look over the top and throw that way. Kill a second guy, then use some invisibility, jump over here, grab another knife, there off that corpse. Get behind this guy, make sure he can't see you, let your invisibility run out, and then use it again to grab this throwing knife that's stuck into that tree bark there, and then kill this guy. Now you've got 3 knives again, so just take cover here and look up. These 3 guys are invisible, but as long as they're not behind a log when you shoot them, you're going to be fine. So that's the only thing you need to be careful of. There's 1, 2, and 3. And there's your final cutscene. I don't know, stuff happens. I wasn't really paying attention to the story by that stage. Anyway, 30 minutes 54, we got it in time. 0 kills, 0 enemies, and 30 tokens. So that's it. Swiftness, Thief, Mercy, and Shadow all in one. So on the right is not Swiftness. I'll probably do an achievement there. There's one for doing a mission with no items. It's probably that one. And on the left, speedrun for the first mission. The introduction, since we don't need this one. I might do another speedrun for this without all the tokens, we'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye!